Excuse me. Is this Angelina Wilfrinson's number?
Yes, it is. Who are you?
Thank God for that. I can't believe it actually turned out to be right. I finally found you again, Mom. I'm so pleased.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Mom, it's me. It's me, Becky. I need your help. I'm terrified of what might happen to me if I don't get out of this place soon.
Huh? Becky? Are you saying you remembered my number off by heart? How is that even possible? It's been so long. It's been 3 years, my darling. Is it really you?
I can't explain it myself. I didn't expect it to be actually right, so I'm relieved it is. I'm sorry to message you out of the blue like this. My phone's being hidden from me, so I couldn't message you from my own.
Being hidden? What's that supposed to mean? Someone's hiding your phone? What? Who would do such a thing?
My mother-in-law.
Bessie? Why would Bessie do something like that? That's one of the craziest things I've ever heard. I've been so worried about you, my dear. I can't tell you how relieved I am that you reached out to me like this. So what's going on? Why are you in trouble?
Well, you see, thing is, Bessie's been in control of my phone the whole time I've been here. I didn't even have the freedom to message you. The only reason I'm able to message you now is because Chris forgot to take my phone with him like he usually does when he went out to buy groceries. He left it on the living room table by mistake, and I took my chance. I figured this might be the only chance I ever get to message you again.
She's been in control of your phone? What on earth does that even mean? You mean like supervision? But why would she do something like that?
I'm pretty sure it's to stop me from asking anyone for help or telling anyone about the things they're doing to me at this house.
Help? What the hell are they doing to you? Becky, what on earth is going on in that house? I haven't heard a thing from you ever since you married Henrik and moved in with him and his parents. I had no idea you'd end up in such an awful situation. If I did, I never would have let you go.
Believe me, Mom, I wanted to reach out to you. I wanted to more than anything, but they stopped me every time I tried. They told me to forget you and Dad even existed on the day I married Henrik and moved in with them. Every single day is a struggle. I'm not sure how much longer I can take it. I want to see you again, Mom.
I was so worried about you, dear. I tried calling you so many times I lost count. Then I even tried calling Bessie, but she bluntly told me it's rude to contact your daughter's new family unannounced and put the phone down on me. Before she did that, she did tell me you were lively and well and had plenty of money to get by, which did at least put my mind at rest a little. Still, I was astonished by her rudeness. I couldn't get through to her anymore after that.
Yeah, she told me about that. She was livid that you called and gave me heaps of abuse for it.
Oh my God, Becky, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. What the hell is wrong with that family? I need you to tell me everything. How exactly did things get this way?
Well, they're making me work 14-hour shifts every day without breaks. I'm basically her slave. Henrik or his dad are useless. They won't do a thing to stop her. They're not as bad as she is, but at the same time, they just look the other way and pretend it's not happening.
Her slave? You mean she's making you work on their farm?
Yeah, of course there's that. But afterwards, when I finish up on the fields, she forces me to do all of the housework.
All of it?
Everyone wakes up early, so I have to get up before them to cook everyone's breakfast. Bessie flips out at me if there isn't enough food, or if the cereal I choose wasn't to her liking that day. So I have to get up at 4 a.m. to get enough food ready that she's satisfied. After that, I have to do everyone's laundry and clean the entire house from top to bottom. Then I have to make everyone's lunch boxes and take it out to them on the fields. Then I have to help them work on the fields all day. When things in the farm are starting to draw to a close, when the sun starts to set, I have to go back inside to make the preparations for everyone's dinner. Then I run a bath for Henrik and his dad, who always get first priority on bathing. When they're done soaking, they get out and come for their evening beers in the kitchen, which I have to keep pouring until they're finished. When they're finished, I have to clean up after them. They don't even let me eat properly. They say, "You don't get to eat at the big boys' table, Missy, 'cause you ain't a part of this family. You're just our daughter-in-law." And with that, they force me to eat their leftovers from the floor. After that, I have to make sure everyone's beds are nicely made and freshly perfumed, ready for them all to go to sleep. And then, and only then, is my day's work over. If I don't get even a single thing from everything I just listed done, they don't let me sleep inside the house. Oh, and when they do let me bathe, it's once a week in the dirty bath water after they're all done.
What the hell am I reading? Are they seriously making you do all that? Oh my God! And they think you being their daughter-in-law justifies all this?
Right, but Bessie always says, what would have been the point of letting you marry into the family if you don't fulfill your womanly duties to the household? That's what they think daughter-in-laws are for, I guess.
What a disgusting, small-minded, outdated way of thinking. Where is Henrik in all this? Didn't he say anything?
Henrik? No, he's useless. He just accuses me of not making enough effort to get along with his mom. He says I'm not trying hard enough. That's literally all I ever get from him. I gave up on counting on him for anything a long time ago.
I can't believe this. Oh, this can't be happening to my daughter. Oh, you poor, poor thing. I can't believe Bessie's treating you like this. Oh, she's evil, plain and simple. And to think Heinrich turns a blind eye. I'm so disappointed in him. I was sure he'd take good care of you.
Whenever we go out, like to the supermarket or something, Bessie's super friendly. It's like she's my best friend all of a sudden. But when we're at home, it's like she's a completely different person. Henrik just blindly does whatever she tells him to. His little brother and his wife live with us too. But that just means I have 2 more people to cook and clean for. I can't take this anymore, Mom. I want to come home.
Becky, where's everyone right now? Is there anyone in the house with you?
No, it's just me. They all went on vacation together.
What? On vacation? And they left you behind on your own?
Yep. They still don't acknowledge me as part of the family because I'm the daughter-in-law. It's a daughter-in-law's job to stay behind and look after the house. Once you start completing the housework and your job to an acceptable degree, we'll acknowledge you as part of this family. And that's why they ordered me to stay behind and watch the house.
I see. Well, if they're on vacation, does that mean no one will be coming home today?
Yep. They said they'd be back tomorrow evening.
Got it. Becky, I want you to do exactly as I tell you. Make your preparations to leave that house immediately. Get all your important things together so that you never have to go back to that house again.
What?
When I showed your dad your messages, he ran to the kitchen, grabbed the car keys, and said he's gonna come out to get you immediately. I've never seen him so mad in the 40 years I've known him. We're coming to get you right now. I'll be there too. Just hold on tight for a little longer, Becky.
What? Like right now? You're gonna drive all the way out to Oklahoma? By car? Mom, that's a 6-hour drive.
We can hardly stand by and do nothing while our daughter gets abused by the in-laws from hell. If there was a way out of this, surely it's when they're all on vacation away from the house. We're on our way. Hold tight.
Okay, Mom.
What?
I'm so sorry I couldn't message you all this time. Oh, and thank you. Really, I mean it.
Oh, don't be silly, dear. You don't have anything to thank us for. Of course we're going to help you. You're our daughter, and we love you more than anything in the world. You're more important to us than our own lives. All right, hold tight. We'll be there as quick as we can.
Hello? Angelina? You need to pick up the phone. What in heck in tarnation's name was that letter you left on the table? You ain't gonna get away with trying to pull this crap while we was all on the way on vacation, y'all hear me? Your daughter belongs to us now. Give her back.
Actually, we took our daughter back yesterday evening, and we'll be keeping her. You've been treating her awfully. What the hell is wrong with you people? I don't know if it's because she knows she can finally relax, but she fell fast asleep the moment she got back here.
Treating her awfully? What's that supposed to mean?
Don't play dumb with me, woman. You know exactly what it means. Do you think I don't know? Becky told me everything. I know about all the things you were doing to her at that house.
The things we're doing to her? Jeez, lady, I ain't ever heard anything so dramatic in my life. How about y'all stop trying to paint me like I'm some kind of comic book villain? Who am I? Hitler? Let me guess. She complained about the housework. Listen here, Angie. You want to know why I made her do the housework? All right. I'll tell you, 'cause it's a wife's job to do the housework. Simple, right?
Even if we accept for the sake of argument that she did have a duty to help out sometimes, what you made her do crossed the line. And that's not all. She told me all about how you wouldn't let her eat at the dinner table with you and forced her to eat your leftovers off the floor when you were done.
You kidding me? Like how we do something like that? That's just plain mean. That girl got 3 square meals a day living with us, and I won't hear anything to the contrary. Back in my day, you'd be lucky if you got to eat once, you hear me? Once! God darn it, that girl's a nutcase. I knew she was a little crazy, but I never knew it was so bad she'd go around making up a load of bullcrap about me and my family.
Letting her eat your cold leftovers off the floor 3 times a day does not constitute 3 square meals. People treat their dogs better than you treated my daughter. You forced her to clean the entire house every day, despite the fact she was clearly beyond her physical and mental breaking point. She'd lost 30 pounds when we finally saw her again. What did you plan on doing if she collapsed?
God darn it, this is why I didn't let her message you.
What?
I had to confiscate her phone to protect the harmony of the household. How's we supposed to enjoy a peaceful existence with you butting your nose in where it ain't welcome every 5 minutes? I can't believe she went rooting round it to find while we were on vacation. This is theft, plain and simple. This is gonna sound rude, but you know what? I don't care. You're a failure as a mother, Angelina, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Excuse me?
Kids these days are so quick to complain. What the hell happened to just getting on with it? Back in my day, if we went around having tantrums and kicking up a fuss like your princess is, we got the belt. You screwed up raising your girl. The world's gone to the dogs. You got any idea how much trouble your precious little princess caused us by pulling this insane little stunt of hers? Do ya? We treated her with nothing but kindness to help her get used to her new home. And this is how she repays us? It's a good darn slap in the face, and we ain't gonna forgive her for it.
You did all that crap to help her get used to her new home? If this is your idea of kindness, you need to see a psychiatrist. If you were serious about making my Becky feel at home and welcoming her into the family, would it have really killed you to take her on vacation with you? The fact you left her alone at the house while you were all out having fun tells me all I need to know. She had no free time because you forced her to spend every waking hour cleaning the house, working the farm, and doing odd jobs for you. She wasn't even allowed to use her own phone, for crying out loud. You pretty much treated her like your slave.
Wait, what? No way. Are you kidding? You mad we left her to watch the house to go on a vacation? Lord have mercy. What choice do we have? You think we can afford to take her on fancy vacations with us? She was basically living with us for free by the time you stole her from us, you know? We were in no position to be taking her on our vacation to Little Timmy's Wet n Wild Fun Park. Who you think we are? Donald Trump? We ain't made of money, darling.
Living there for free? How do you work that one out when she was working 14 hours a day?
Clutch my pearls. Woo-wee, what she want? A medal? That was her duty as my son's wife. You think she's the only girl who ever did this or something? I did the same back when I was a young girl. It's called a rite of passage.
You even made her prepare your underwear and pajamas when you got done in the bathtub, didn't you? She was nothing more to you than a maidservant. As if that wasn't bad enough, you even made her cook for and clean up after your second son and his wife. I cannot believe you.
You can't seriously expect me to have her let her sit around on the sofa doing nothing all day. It's called using the available manpower, and it's what anyone with a brain would have done in my situation. Jeez. Would you quit whining at me already? It's just like they say, the more the merrier. I figured it'd be more fun if my Otto and his girl live with us. So I let them stay when they asked if they could. It's hardly like looking after an extra 2 people was a big deal. You know what pisses me off the most about all this? Is how you seem to think it's A-okay to stick your nose into my family's business. Becky belongs to us, and you had no right to take her. It's a woman's duty to serve her husband and his family. And you had no heckin' right to come and barging into our house and take her.
Have you ever heard of something called cooperation? Why couldn't you help her sometimes? Why did you have to force her to do literally everything around the house on top of the farm work? You went too far, Bessie. Surely you know forcing her to do everything was wrong.
It's called wife training. How was she supposed to be a good partner to my Henrik if I didn't show her the ropes first? Anyway, I ain't got nothing more to say to you. It's time for you to give me my daughter-in-law back. Her chores are piling up like crazy. She's way behind on everything now because of your meddling.
No way. She is never going back there. I won't allow it. She's divorcing Henrik and never wants to see you, any of you, ever again. Those are her words, not mine.
What in the Lord's name are you talking about? You're dreaming if you think we're gonna let you get away with this. Who's gonna do the housework now?
How about you do it yourself? You said it yourself. You did the same things you made Becky do when you were young, right? That makes you an expert. Don't worry. You'll breeze it.
Fine. I see how it is. If that's how you gonna play this, then so be it. To think, We tried so hard to get along with that girl. And this is how she repays us? Divorce. I can't think of anything sweeter. The sooner we can see the back of that ingrate, the better. What difference does it make to us whether a useless, good-for-nothing like her sticks around or not? Good riddance.
I think you'll understand the difference having my daughter around in that housemaid soon enough. But since we'll be in trouble if you tried to pull any tricks to worm your way out of the divorce, we'll be stopping by at your house later today with the whole family. Mark my words, Henrik and Becky will be thoroughly hashing everything out so we can iron out all of the procedures and put you and your no-good family behind us once and for all.
You got some damn nerve, woman. Does it feel good sitting up there on that high horse, looking down on us, even though you're the one in the wrong? You make me sick. Don't come crawling back to us when she regrets it later. Angelina, you there? You got a minute? I gotta speak to you about something. It's about Becky.
What do you want? The divorce procedures have already been finalized. We have our compensation, too. So I'm pretty sure me and you have nothing more to discuss. Go on, make it quick.
Forget the compensation. We gave up trying to fight it.
You didn't give up on it, dear. You just didn't have any choice but to pay it. My daughter kept a diary of every single thing you did to her in that house so that when the day came, she'd be able to use it to damn you to rights. She hid it so you wouldn't find out. I have no idea where she was keeping it, but it was so worn out I can only begin to imagine the lengths she had to go to keep you from finding it. We have medical certificates, too.
For the bruises? No way. She just bumped into the cupboard. That girl was always clumsy.
Quit lying. Even just the thought of how skinny she was when we came to rescue her. Even just thinking about all the horrible things you subjected her to makes me livid.
I wouldn't call it horrible. It was just, how to put it? Maybe we got a little carried away sometimes, but it was never anything serious. Or maybe it was just our accents. That's it. You know how people with different accents can sound harsh when you're not used to them? I bet that's all this is. Besides, we fed her, didn't we? Ain't once she didn't go hungry, and that's a fact. Anyway, enough of this trivial bullcrap. I messaged you today for a reason. I was hoping I could ask you for a favor.
A favor?
Yep. It's about Becky. Can we have her back?
Excuse me?
To tell you the truth, things have gotten a little more difficult since my second son Otto and his wife moved in with us. There's so much housework to do now. Things ain't just running the way they used to. I want Becky to be a darling, come back to this house, and help us with the cooking, the cleaning, laundry, and on the farm like she used to.
You've got to be joking me. You do know my daughter has absolutely nothing to do with you and your family anymore, right? Are you seriously asking for her help? Are you completely deranged? Besides, all those things you just mentioned are the things you forced her to do by herself for years on end.
Angelina, please. I ain't no spring chicken anymore, you know. These hands done their fair share working. It's someone else's turn now. Who better than Becky? She knows the family. She knows our house. She knows how to tend to the animals on the farm. If she ain't the perfect candidate to come in and lend a helping hand, then I don't know who is. Besides, she was family once. If we're honest here, I think we all know you should send her back my way. We all got together and decided on it as a family last night. So, I'm sorry to trouble you, but you'll need to make sure she back here by first thing tomorrow morning.
I can't do that. There's not a human being on this planet who'd go back into a hellish situation like that of their own volition. You only used the word family when it suits you. You treated her as less than garbage when she actually lived with you. You are unbelievable. I don't ever want to hear from you again. Do I make myself clear?
Tell me, lady, just who the hell do you think you are? Just because you happen to be her mama don't mean you get to make decisions like that on her behalf.
Oh, yes it does. This steaming pile of bullcrap isn't even worthy of my daughter's consideration.
I want you to pass on a message. Tell Becky that if she comes back, we promise to take her on a vacation with us this time.
Please tell me you don't seriously think that that's going to change her mind. You really have no idea how much you hurt her, do you? I mean, just take Henrik. He was a total jerk from start to finish when they were discussing the divorce agreements. I wanted to punch him square in his smug face when he told Becky he was glad they were divorcing because it meant he could finally be free of her whining. If you think she'd have any interest in going back to that, you're even more detached from reality than I thought.
Fine, whatever. I'll see to it that my boy Henrik says sorry. Happy now?
How about you apologize yourself first? It's not like it would change anything, but it would at least show you have a shred of human decency hiding in there somewhere. I have nothing more to say to you, so I'll be going now.
Wait, me and you are the same age, Angelina. Surely you know what I'm talking about. Housework can be difficult.
Your son's second wife lives with you, right? How about you and her work together to get it done?
No, that girl, I can't use her for anything. She's useless. She's cocky, stubborn, pig-headed, and doesn't show me the slightest bit of respect. All she does is play on her phone when she's at home.
Wow, really? You know what that means, Bessie? It's time to confiscate her phone to protect the harmony of the household. That kind of thing is your strong suit, right?
Heck no, there ain't no way I can do that.
Right? The only reason you controlled, bullied, and abused my daughter is because she's too kind and gentle-hearted to stand up to you. The fact you're too much of a coward to do the same to your other daughter-in-law means you must know she's not the kind of person to tolerate it, right? Long story short, you're a pathetic bully who only picks on those weaker than her. You'll never see my daughter again for as long as you live. I swear on it.
No, wait. It wasn't like that, I swear. I'm begging you. I know. How does this sound? If you send her back here, I'll let her eat potatoes for free. As many as she wants. Whenever she wants them. Surely you send her now, right?
Never message me again. Potatoes haven't held any bargaining power since the medieval period.
With that, my ex-husband's family disintegrated in the blink of an eye. I don't know if it was because I'd been acting as their live-in slave for so long, but it seems like they got dangerously used to not having to do anything. When I left, the atmosphere became crazy tense when the housework started to pile up, and the food stopped getting cooked because no one could be bothered to lift a finger. A peculiar Mexican standoff that consisted of everyone simultaneously doing nothing broke out, and familial relations hit rock bottom. My ex-husband and mother-in-law were so desperate to get me back that they even tried showing up once at my mom and dad's place. Thankfully, my dad stormed outside and flipped out at them in a rage so thunderous they never dared come near the house ever again. I found this out later on, but apparently, Bessie's second son and his wife had a severe gambling addiction. Even more amusingly, it turns out that was the reason why he ended up moving back in with his mom. Bessie, not knowing about her son's issues, welcomed him back with open arms, thinking he just wanted to spend some time with his family, later going on to brag to me about how much happier she was to have them around. In a hilarious irony, she was unknowingly inviting a pair of sponging leeches into the family home. Life must be a living hell in that house right now. As for me, I managed to find a new job after escaping that hellhole, and I'm currently working on building my ideal life, a life filled with love, joy, and happiness. Of course, I'm doing it partly for myself, but also in part to show my gratitude to my amazing parents for saving my life.
Hey, Daddy, it's Patty. Can you see these texts?
Hey there, sweetie. Yeah, I can see your text. Did your mom finally teach you how to send texts on your phone?
Yeah, but it's actually super easy. You just press the letters and they show up.
Is it easy, or are you really just a smart cookie? I really think it's the latter. But yeah, if you ever need anything while you're with your mom, you could just let me know, okay?
Okay, I can do that, Dad. By the way, Mommy told me that you have a business trip next week, right? But you know that Mom is pregnant and is having a baby soon, right? Don't you think it's mean to leave us all alone?
You're right. It is mean. I really wish that I didn't have to go, but my work is telling me to. I should be back home before your mom even has the baby, though. So while I'm away, you're going to have to do your best to be there for your mom.
Of course! Since it's summer break now, I'll be able to help Mom with whatever she needs. I have to learn how to be a big sister after all.
You really are something else. Do you know that, Patty? Honestly, how did I get such a clever daughter? You just make sure that you're not working too hard, okay? After all, your grandma should be helping out too while I'm gone, so you don't have to do it all by yourself.
Wait a second. Grandma's going to come over while you're away?
Yeah, I told her that I was leaving and that I'd like it if she could check in on you.
Oh. Well, can Grandma even cook?
Of course she knows how to cook, although between me and you, I prefer your mom's cooking.
I also really like how Mom cooks. I hope that Mommy feels better soon after having her baby.
I'm sure that she will. We just have to wait a bit more for her to have the baby first. How is your mom doing today, by the way?
Well, she showed me how to message people on my phone and all that, but now she's just lying in bed reading a book.
Oh, okay. Well, she does seem like she's feeling okay, right?
Yeah, I just asked her and she said that she's feeling fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that is good to hear at least. Maybe just send me some updates on how she's doing, okay?
I can do that for you, Dad.
By the way, have you two already eaten lunch today?
We're going to sit down to eat lunch right now. We're going to eat the lunch that you made us before going to work.
Okay, well, it may be hot since I left it in the oven. Just be careful when taking it out, or go ask your mom to get it.
I'm a big girl, Daddy. I think I know how to do it by myself. But you have a good day at work.
Hey, Mom, I just wanted to make sure that you know to go to the house tomorrow.
Of course I know to do that. You think I'd forget about taking care of my daughter-in-law and granddaughter? And just why are you reminding me so often anyways, huh?
Well, it's just that you kind of have a tendency to forget things like this now and then. I mean, remember when Patty was born? You were always on vacation when that happened.
Oh, was I really? Oh, I must have forgotten all about that.
Well, that's exactly the point that I'm trying to make, but at least when that happened, I was in town. But anyways, this pregnancy has been really tough, so just try and take care of Lucy well, okay?
And you're going to be away on this business for 5 days? Do I understand that right? Ugh, this is just going to be so much work for me. You know how much I dislike getting up early, but I'll have to do it to check in on everyone.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I really appreciate your help, Mom.
Well, the least you could do is give me a per diem.
Sorry, you want a per diem? As in, you want me to pay for the days that you're going to the house?
I mean, you are taking up a lot of my time by asking me to do this, you know. Do you expect your mother to do work for free?
Mom, I don't know what to say, except that I thought you were just helping us as family. I mean, don't we already do a lot for you? I already send you money every month. And you know that if you need help, you can just ask me, right?
Yes, you always say that I can always go to you for help, but I'm just saying that my help isn't free. And since I'm going to be putting all this effort into taking care of your family, the least you could do is pay me something.
Mom, do you remember the time that you really messed up your back? Didn't Lucy drive you back and forth from the hospital for all your physical therapy appointments? Did we ask you to pay us money for that?
No, but that's my point exactly. You never even asked me to pay you for that. Lucy was just doing all of that for free.
It's not about doing it for free or not. We weren't putting a price on it at all.
Well, that's the same thing as making it free. So, anyways, are you going to pay me or not?
Mom, please, you know that Lucy doesn't have her parents anymore. You really are the only family we can count on. Don't you want to help your daughter-in-law?
I never said anything about being family or not being family. All I'm saying is that if you want me to give you my time and energy, then the least you could do is compensate me for it. You know what they say, don't you? Time is money, Gerald.
Okay, I get it. I can pay for the time days that you go to check on them.
Excellent. In that case, I have no problem at all going to check on your little family.
Please do. I really want you to take care of Lucy. The doctors were a bit concerned after her last checkup. I just want her to be able to get as much rest as she needs to feel comfortable.
Oh my, well that sounds like quite the predicament for your poor wife.
It really is. So please just help her out with the cleaning, the shopping, the laundry, all of that. It's only a little longer before she's due to give birth, so if Lucy says she feels bad, maybe you can just take her to the hospital. And please try to send updates about how she's feeling, okay?
Yeah, I get it. You don't have to worry about me. You just focus on your work, got it? You know, I still can't believe that you're both in your late 30s and you really decided to have another child. I don't know how much money you really have, but if you're both this rich, then I'm just not sure why I haven't seen any of this money for myself.
I think that we're already giving you plenty of money every month.
Are you really? Even after I worked so hard to put you through college? Do you have any idea how expensive that was for me? You really have not shown me enough gratitude for all that I've done for you, and then your father was taken away from us. You have no idea how lonely it's been since you moved out either. I just wish that you would do more for me.
Okay, I understand, Mom, but right now I'm away on a business trip, so we'll just have to get through this first.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as you're paying me, I'll be sure to take care of Lucy and Patty. You just focus on work and forget all about us, okay?
Daddy, are you there? I really want to talk to you.
Oh, hey there, Patty. Is everything okay? Have you all already eaten lunch for the day? Did your grandma make you something tasty to eat?
Daddy, Mommy won't move. She got up to go to the bathroom, and then she said that her stomach was hurting and she fell on the ground. I'm really scared.
Wait, what? Your mom fell? Is she okay? Where's your grandma?
She's at the casino. She said it was senior day there and that she could play for less money. But she's not at home and I don't know what to do. Please, Daddy, you have to do something to help us. I think Mom might be really sick.
Okay, sweetie, I understand. I'm going to call an ambulance to the house. You just wait there.
I'm so sorry, Daddy. You told me that it was my job to look after Mommy and I couldn't do anything at all. She's just on the floor. She's not moving at all and she's really, really sweaty. What are we going to do if she doesn't wake up?
I just called an ambulance to the house, okay? Can you please unlock the front door for them?
I can do that.
Okay, it'll all be okay. The paramedics are good people, and they'll help Mom.
I did it, Dad. I made sure to unlock and open the door for them.
Okay then, when you hear them knock on the door, ask who it is, and if they say they're here to help, let them in. And then I want you to go with your mom to the hospital. Tell them that your dad will meet you there.
Okay, Daddy, I can do that.
Everything is going to be okay. Patty, just hold your mom's hand, talk to her, and tell her she'll be all right.
Okay, I'll do that too. I'm sorry that I couldn't stop this from happening, though. I tried to be there and help Mom with everything around the house, but it still wasn't enough.
None of this is your fault, okay? You didn't do anything wrong at all, sweetie. In fact, you did such a good job just by texting me about this. You've already done so much to help your mom.
Just please come home really quickly, Daddy. I'm really, really scared.
I'll be home soon, I promise. Just hang on a little longer. I know that you're scared, but it'll be okay. And text me if you need anything else, okay? The ambulance, the paramedics should be there soon. Just hang on for Mom, okay?
Okay, Daddy. I promise I'll do my best.
Gerald, are you there? I have some news that I have to tell you. I just got to your house and neither Lucy nor Patty are here right now. Since they both seem to be out doing something, can I just go back home now? Oh, and one more thing is that one of those two left the door unlocked when they left the house. Just what are you teaching your daughter about safety?
Yeah, Mom, how about you lock up the front door and go home, please?
Oh, really? You sure that's okay? Well, in that case, I suppose that I'll just turn around and go home then. But, if Lucy is healthy enough to get out of the house and run these errands all by herself, then I really don't understand why I was going to your place at all. And if you're just going to be coming home in a couple of days anyway, do I really have to come back here before then? I just really don't see the point if your wife is already feeling so much better now.
Actually, Mom, if you really want to know, Lucy and Patty are both at the hospital at the moment. You should know that Lucy passed out at home.
Wait, what do you mean Lucy passed out at home? I don't get what you mean by that.
I mean that my wife passed out and had to be taken to the hospital while you were out playing games at the casino. I heard that it was a senior day yesterday at the casino. So tell me, Mom, did you win big there? Because it was my understanding that you were supposed to be at home taking care of my wife and kid. You promised me, Mom. How could you do this to your own family? Is this what you wanted me to pay for? So that you can abandon my wife and kid while you go out gambling?
Now, hold on just a second there, Gerald. The last time that I was over at your house, Lucy was doing just fine. I thought that it would be okay if I just skipped one day of going to check in on them. That's how well she was doing.
I asked you to check in at my house every day, right? And that's what you agreed on as well. I even agreed to pay you for your time. Not only that, but I asked you to go and check in on them in the morning, didn't I? But now I understand that you were only arriving there just now this whole time. And on top of all of that, Patty told me that all you would normally do is watch TV and order takeout. She told me that you never did any work around the house. No cleaning, no cooking, no laundry, nothing.
Well, it's not like there was anything for me to do in the first place. After all, Patty said that she would take care of everything.
Excuse me? Is that really all you have to say for yourself? Patty is only in the 3rd grade, Mom.
So what? You're saying that a girl her age can't take care of herself? She told me that she could help, and I wanted to give her more responsibility.
You're the adult, Mom. Even if Patty said she wanted to do it all herself, you should have at very least supervised her. If not, did most of the work yourself. Patty would do anything for her mother, and I think that you just took advantage of that and her.
I didn't do anything to her at all, and besides, this is her fault too, If her mom was really feeling bad, then she should have told me sooner. If I had known, then I wouldn't have gone to the casino in the first place.
It was only when Lucy stood up to use the washroom that she noticed something was wrong before she fell over. The whole thing happened in a matter of minutes, but that was still the time that you should have been at home like you promised me.
But it's not like I wasn't home at all. You're making it sound like I didn't even go in the first place. I really think that you're overreacting.
You mean you can't even admit that you screwed up? Do you have any idea how scared Patty was, having to be there with her mom and all by herself when Lucy fell? She's only in the 3rd grade, and not only did she have to witness her pregnant mother collapse on the floor and pass out, but she had to wait there until the paramedics arrived. Do you really not feel bad for what you've done or what you put Patty through at all?
I just don't understand why you're mad at me for any of this. It's not like I was the one that caused Lucy to pass out. You're just mad at me because you thought that you could order me around and I wasn't listening to what you were barking at me to do. All I did was miss one little day that I was supposed to be there, so I really don't get why you're trying to pin all of this on me.
No, you're right, Mom. It's not all your fault. I'm partially to blame for everything, thinking that I can trust you with something like this. I told you that Lucy was feeling really bad and that it was a delicate situation for her. But you didn't think about her or Patty. You were only thinking about yourself. But you know what? After this, I don't think I can even consider you family anymore. I never want anything to do with you again.
Wait, what? What is that supposed to mean? How can you say that you don't want anything to do with your own mother ever again?
I mean, that I'm cutting you out of my life, Mom. I won't be sending you any more money from here on out either. You're nobody to me. Do you understand that?
No, oh, you can't do this to me. This isn't fair. Not after all that I've done for you. If you're going to cut me out of your life, then you need to pay me back for every last cent that I've ever spent on you.
Look, Mom, I am really happy that I was able to go to college and be taken care of as well when I was little. But the fact of the matter is that Dad was the only one who worked. And I think I've done more than paid you back already for all that you've done for me.
You little ingrate. How dare you talk to your own mother like this? Do you think that you can do this to me?
Of course I do. And I can tell you now that I don't want or need a mother that isn't going to take care of my family as if it was her own, which it is. I've put up with your attitude for long enough, and I'm afraid I just can't take it anymore. I thought that I could count on you because we were family. But you clearly seem to see things in a different light from me.
Please, Gerald, oh, calm down. Can't we just talk about this?
I am calm, and I've thought this through. There's nothing more to talk about. You put my wife and daughter in danger. That's the end of it.
But I was only gone for one measly day. It isn't my fault that that one day just happened to be the day that something would happen to Lucy. And besides, Patty was there and able to take care of everything.
Yes, Patty was there and was very brave in handling it all. But the fact is that you should have been there, and you promised me that you would be. You demanded money for all of this work I was asking of you, and you didn't fulfill your part of the bargain. And for that, I'm never going to forgive you.
Okay, I get it. I shouldn't have done what I did. Just please don't cut me out of your life, son. You know that you're the only family that I have left, right? You wouldn't leave me all alone, would you?
And so now you finally want to admit that you've done something wrong. It's just sad, Mom. I know that you aren't really sorry.
Of course I am. I'm terribly sorry. Please, I promise that here on out, I really will be here for you all from here on out. I know how busy things are going to get with a second child on the way. So please, if you forgive me and let me stay in your life, I promise to be there and help all that I can.
No, we won't be needing any of your help. I'll be there for my wife. Thank you very much. You've already done more than enough.
Please don't be like this. I mean, what about now? Your wife is in the hospital, so who's going to take care of little Patty? She's still on summer break and you have work. She's going to need someone to look after her. You see, you still need me.
I don't need you at all. And if I ever need anyone to look after my daughter, I'll go to someone who I know that I can trust in the first place.
Son, please, I'm your mother. You know that you can trust me, right?
I can after this. Besides, Patty is with one of Lucy's co-workers right now, so as you can see, we have plenty more options than you. And I'll be taking paternity leave after we have our second child anyways, so I'll be around for a bit as well. No, goodbye, Mom. I never want to see you again.
Please don't do this to me, son. I'm so sorry for everything. I should have never done what I did. You have to believe me. I'm sorry for everything, Gerald. Please don't leave me.
My mom kept blowing up my phone with messages and calls after that, but I just ignored them all and not responding to a single one. Instead, I was getting things ready to move into my new place. While Lucy was recovering at the hospital and waiting to go into labor, I was doing my best to move into our new home as quickly as possible. I heard that without the money that I was sending her, that Mom quickly had to sell her house and move into a smaller apartment in order to live on the pension checks that she was getting. I would have thought that keeping the family home would have been the better choice, financially speaking, but that wasn't at all what my mom was thinking. She had accumulated quite a bit of debt through her gambling and wasn't able to pay it back without my help. That's why she ended up selling the house. I have no idea how my mom is doing, but that's why I'm glad I cut her off before I could send any more money to enable her bad habits. The day after I finished moving all our furniture, I got a call from the hospital that Lucy was going into labor and rushed to the hospital with Patty. We were able to gather as a family and support my wife as she gave birth to our second child. Patty was talking the whole time on the way to the hospital about how excited she was to have a big sister. Since then, we moved into our new place and we're all adjusting to having a new member of the family. I couldn't be more proud of both my wife and daughter for all that they've been through. For Patty especially, I told her how amazing and brave she was after staying calm after what happened to her mom. I also told her that I knew she was going to be an amazing big sister. Sup, Gary? Your proposal at today's draft meeting was the bomb. Looks like it was a serious hit with the guys too. Higher-ups included. You really killed it this time. Thanks, Alan. I couldn't have done it without you, though. Without your constant help and support, that proposal would have never been submission ready. I seriously doubt I could have done all of this on my own. Don't give me too much credit. All I did was get some documents together. But I'm not kidding, Gary. That thing was genuinely impressive. If all goes well here, our company revenues are going to the moon. All the department heads and even the CEO was surprised. Have you been planning this thing for a long time? It looked like months of preparation went into it. Well, I came up with the rough idea for a pretty long time ago, but I kind of felt like it sucked. So I just sat on it for ages. I guess you can call it a lack of confidence. Without you finding all those documents and encouraging me to go the distance with it, it probably would have stayed that way forever. Your talent are wasted on you, my dude. I wish I had brains to come up with ideas like that. Quit it, bro. It was just a fluke. I swear. Besides, I could never pull in better sales numbers than you. You're a beast when it comes to shifting merch. That's why I was so surprised when you did so much to help me. I figured you'd be so busy with things on your end that you might not have the time to get what I needed. I was so happy when you did. And like I said, it saved my ass in terms of actually being able to get everything together in time. Thanks, Alan. Quit it. You're embarrassing me now. Anyway, enough with the chit-chat. Let's get down to the important stuff. What do you say we go and get some celebratory beers this weekend? Or more specifically, a pre-promotion celebration. I guess your plan for today are to get home quickly and share the good news with your wife. Yep, pretty much. What's up, bud? You seem kind of deflated. Aren't you looking forward to telling your wife? No, I am looking forward to it. She'll probably be pleased. Right. And not probably. Of course she will. Anyway, I'm gonna find a nice bar for us to head out to at the weekend. Leave it with me. Cool. Thanks. Don't mention it, alright? See you at the office tomorrow, pal. Gary, hello? What's going on? When I got to the office, there was a letter on your desk. What's going on? Is this some kind of prank? You are coming to work, right? Hello? Gary, you were late 8 minutes ago. Get your ass down to the office. It's not like you to skip work. Wait a sec. No way. Is this stuff written in this letter for real? About your wife threatening to divorce you if you come to work? I just assumed it was some kind of prank, but I guess you really aren't here. Hello? You're worrying me now, buddy. Can you see my messages? Is something wrong? Respond when you see these messages.
Is this Alan? It's Gary's wife. There's something I need to talk to you about, Alan.
Gary's wife? It looks like he didn't show up to work today. Did something happen?
Yes, that's what I was hoping to talk to you about. I need to ask a favor of you. You'll find his letter of resignation on his desk.
would you mind taking it out and handing it in to the appropriate person?
The appropriate person? I'm not sure exactly who that is in this situation. Do you mean the president?
Yes, my husband's going through some mental health issues at the moment, and he's far too anxious to be at work. So please, Alan, we're counting on you.
Whoa, hang on a sec. Would you? How could you expect me to hand in Gary's resignation to the company president without even hearing from the man himself, whether that's actually what he wants? This is a big decision, and it's not something that can easily be undone if I do it. Are you really Gary's wife?
Yes, I am. Can't you read or something? That's what I just told you, isn't it?
Sure, but with all due respect, I'd just be taking your word for it. That's not enough for me to make a judgment on this. Besides, why does Gary want to resign in the first place? Things were going so well for him here.
He wants to resign because he doesn't want to carry on working there, obviously. That is generally what resignation means, you know. After all, your company is full of brain-dead morons, isn't it? The only reason I'm able to message you now is because Gary gave me your number. How else would I have gotten it? Would that not have been obvious to you if I didn't say it? Thanks for proving my previous statement about the average IQ at your office.
Even still, I can't go ahead with something so major based on a sudden bunch of messages from someone I've never met. I don't care what you say. You can be as rude, arrogant, disdainful towards me and the people at this company as long as you like, but I won't be handing in Gary's resignation on his behalf. If he wants it handed in so bad, tell him he needs to come in and do it himself.
Goodness me, just how much of a brain-dead moron are you, Alan? It's precisely because he can't do that we're messaging you, Einstein. My patience is wearing thin with you now. Will you hurry up and do as you're told before you and me have a falling out?
Why can't he do it himself? At the very least, he must have came into the office first thing this morning before anyone else, right? To put this so-called resignation letter on his desk.
My husband doesn't feel up to seeing anyone right now. He's too anxious. It doesn't take a genius to figure out he must have been having some kind of trouble at work. Could it be perhaps that someone there was bullying him and made him stop wanting to do his job?
No, absolutely not. I can categorically state that that's not what happened. Everyone here loves Gary, higher-ups and workers alike. That goes for the guys in our department and the company as a whole. I've never heard of him being involved in any trouble here. Zero. Zip.
Everyone loves him? Now I really have heard it all. You don't have to try and cover for him. I am his wife, you know. I know everything.
And what's that supposed to mean?
That he's a useless, good-for-nothing social misfit who's no good for anyone for anything. Go on, admit it. I bet he causes trouble for you all at the office pretty much every day, doesn't he? Don't hold back. You can be honest with me, Alan. I'm sure you know it would be in everyone's best interests if you helped him to quit.
What the hell? Are you sure you're not making some kind of misunderstanding here? We cannot be talking about the same Gary. Sure, maybe he's not the most proactive when it comes to suggesting new ideas or pushing things forward, but when it comes to the fundamental understanding of the way things work here and the mechanisms behind our business strategy, there's no one more knowledgeable than Gary. Not just that, but ask him a question and he'll explain in detail until he's sure you understand absolutely everything. He often picks up on things the boss says during meetings that most of us miss. Then he'll go around the office afterwards making sure everyone understood. I guess that's what I'm trying to say here, is that you're wrong. Gary's a highly competent worker who's vital to this company. And not just that, but he's one of the nicest guys I've ever known. If you were genuinely his wife like you say you are, there's no way you'd be attacking him in this way.
No, dear, like I said, the only reason you've fallen for Gary's trickery is because you're a pea-brained moron with an IQ lower than my shoe size. Besides, who the hell do you think you are? Anyone would think you were his labor union representative. You should remember you're nothing but one of his co-workers.
Yes, I am his co-worker, but I'm also his friend, which means if he was ever in trouble, I would want to be there to help him. There's no way I'm handing in this letter of resignation based on the dubious claims of a complete stranger who messaged me out of the blue, slandering and denigrating him.
You really are a grade A hypocrite. What's the weather like up there on your high horse, Mr. Perfect? Would you like a sainthood? Should I start calling you Jesus? Do you have any idea how much my husband slacks off at home?
Huh?
Despite the fact that he should cook my dinner as soon as he gets home from work, he never does any such thing. He doesn't do the laundry, he doesn't wash the pots, he doesn't clean the house. Instead, he pathetically attempts to do it all in one go on his days off. I don't think I need to tell you how filthy that means our house gets. He obviously has no intention of fulfilling his obligations to his family.
Hang on a second. If my memory serves me correctly, I'm pretty sure I remember Gary telling me his wife was a stay-at-home housewife a little while back. Do you have a job?
No.
Huh?
I despise the notion that it's a woman's job to do the housework. But sadly, patriarchal notions of male chauvinism and the oppression of women are woven just as deeply into the fabric of society as they ever were. The idea that women should be in the kitchen is parochial and antiquated, an anachronism. I mean, come on, don't you think it's strange? The idea that we should be the ones who do the cooking and cleaning just because we're women?
Hang on a second. It's not that I think women should do all that stuff just because they're women. Wait. Are you telling me Gary does literally everything? He both works full-time and does all the cooking, cleaning, and housework?
Of course he does. It's a man's job to provide for the woman, and that includes at home, too. He's the one who got down on one knee and begged me to marry him. He's the one who made me change my surname. Surely this is the least he can do for me in return. Forgive me for asking this, but are you forcing your wife to do all of the housework?
No, I'm still single.
I knew it. How did I know? You must give off single energy. With old-fashioned ideas like yours, you'll never find a girl who wants to marry you. Me, I wouldn't want a man who thinks like you if you paid me $1 million.
It looks like the conversation went a little off track. For the time being, would you just tell Gary to get in touch with me when he can? I'd really like to discuss what happened today with him directly.
I'm afraid that's not going to be possible. You see, Gary's phone broke yesterday.
All right, well, can you tell him to stop by my house then? I can't do anything without hearing what his wishes are in all of this.
Not happening.
Excuse me? Why not? Rather he does end up quitting his job or not. Surely you understand it would be irresponsible to go ahead with this without speaking to him first.
If you're really Gary's friend, as you seem to be claiming you are, then I suggest you start having a little more consideration for his feelings. I've made his wishes abundantly clear, and if you choose to continue willfully ignoring that, then you're nothing but an enemy. You won't be seeing my husband at the office anymore, all right? You can do this, Alan. We're counting on you.
What? Quit ignoring everything I say. I am not handing in that letter. Did you just block me? What the hell? Hello? Can you see this message? Alan, are you awake? Gary? Is it really you? Yes. Sorry to message you at this time. It's fine. Don't sweat it. Gary, are you okay? What the hell happened? And what's going on with your wife? Forgive me if this sounds rude, but dude, she seems kinda nuts. I'm fine. I'm so sorry, Alan. When I told my wife I might be in line for a promotion last night, she flipped out and smashed up my phone. That's why I couldn't message you myself. She did what? She finally fell asleep a few minutes ago. I'm messaging you from my work use computer. I'm so sorry for all the trouble she caused you. Bro, I feel awful for everyone at work having to deal with me not being there on the fly like that too. Don't sweat it, Gary. Really, it can't be helped. But dude, are you really quitting the company? Yeah, she said if I don't quit the company, she'll divorce me. Wait, what? Hang on. I don't follow. That makes no sense. Isn't a wife usually pleased when her husband gets a promotion? She said if I spend any more time at the office than I already do, our family will fall apart. She told me I need to stop spending so much time at work and start properly fulfilling the duties I took on when she gave me her hand in marriage. She probably thinks if I get a senior position at the company, my hours will go up and she won't be able to boss me around and bark orders at me at my house as much. What the hell kind of twisted, messed up logic is that? I guess I could understand a woman feeling anxious about the prospects of her man spending more time at the office, but not for a reason like that. I mean, what the hell? What are you gonna do if you quit your job? Sylvia said I'm going to start work at a company of her choosing. The bottom line is that I'm on strict orders to quit my current job as soon as possible. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna do as she says like a subservient little lapdog with no will of his own? Are you seriously gonna tolerate being treated like this? I get where you're coming from, but Alan, she's the only woman who would marry someone like me. I'm scared of being alone. It was always my dream to get married, I can't bring myself to throw that away now that I finally have it, especially after I worked so hard to get it. I want kids too. Besides, Sylvia is great when she's in a good mood. It's not all bad, I swear. So you're gonna spend the rest of your life walking around on eggshells, terrified of doing or saying the wrong thing, and never able to truly speak what's on your mind. Are you gonna just do as she tells you for eternity? I didn't want to say this, but you're pretty much her slave. What? It couldn't be more obvious to me that she looks down on you. The way she spoke about you made it seem as though you were nothing more than a piece of dirt on the bottom of her shoe, like you were her plaything, to be tossed around, controlled, and manipulated as she sees fit. There's no way she treats you with respect and decency at home. I just know it. Go on, tell me. I'm right, aren't I? Well, I guess you are, but I only have myself to blame. It's because I'm not working hard enough. Even though you work full time and do all the cooking, cleaning, laundry, and housework entirely on your own, what exactly it would take for your effort to be enough? What more could you possibly do? I'm single, so it's not like I can claim to be an expert on any of this, but I do know that marriage isn't about one side bearing all the burdens on their own. It's supposed to be a team effort, Gary. What happened to caring for each other? What happened to respecting and being considerate towards each other? Surely that's what married life you imagined for yourself looked like, because I know for sure it didn't look like the one you're living. Tell me, Gary, are you happy? I don't know. I always thought I could make things better by working harder. I see. Listen, I won't say anything else on the matter. I've said my piece. It's your life, and these are your decisions to make. But if you're gonna quit the company, then you at least hand in your resignation letter yourself. All right, got it. If you ever change your mind and need my help, I'll be there in a heartbeat. Whenever, wherever, rain or shine, I have your back, bro. See you later. Hey, Alan, hang on a sec. Do you really think my proposal has a chance of making it? Huh? If you ask me, I think there are a bunch of things wrong with it. It's unpolished and full of flaws. No. You're thinking about this the wrong way. Those aren't flaws. They're points for improvement. If there are things that need working on, then all we need to do is have the necessary discussions and work on them. Anyway, weren't you about to quit the company 5 seconds ago? Hey, I guess I was. You're right. I was. God damn it. I don't want to quit. Alan, that's it. I've made my decision. Your decision? What are you gonna do? I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but will you help me?
Gary, where are you right now?
I see you finally woke up then. Good morning. Today was a late one, huh?
I just asked you a question. Answer me. Where the hell are you?
Where am I? I'm at work, of course.
What? But you promised me you'd never go again. When I woke up, all of your things were gone. I don't understand. You've got some serious explaining to do.
Alan let me leave my stuff at his place.
What? Whatever. Cut the crap and get your ass back home right this instant. You promised me you wouldn't go to the office anymore. You lied to me, you despicable traitor.
I didn't promise you a thing. You decided that on your own with no input from me. Besides, I won't be coming home anymore. I already canceled the contract with the landlord. You have until the end of the month to find someplace else to live.
What? What the hell are you talking about? What utter nonsense. Do you seriously think I'm going to tolerate you breaking your promises like this? I'll divorce you. I swear I will.
Okay, divorce sounds good, huh? I can't take being with you anymore. I've reached my physical and emotional limit with your selfish, domineering behavior. You pick fault with literally everything I do. You launch into a vile, humiliating triads of abuse against me on a daily basis. What exactly was I to you? A housemaid? Your personal ATM? Your slave? I don't know what you wanted, but one thing for sure, it sure as heck wasn't a marriage. That's why we're finished. It's over. We're done.
What? No. Oh, please don't do this, baby. Just wait a second, okay? Let's not do anything brash in the heat of the moment. What are you talking about? Why would you come at me with all of this stuff all of a sudden? It's like you're a different person.
It's not all of a sudden. I was just deceiving myself into believing you weren't a vile, abusive control freak for a very long time. I convinced myself I should keep my mouth shut and tolerate it because I loved you and wanted our marriage to work. But then I stopped and thought about it, and that's when I realized I never married you to live a life like this.
What the heck is this crap? Just how dumb and irresponsible can you be? Am I speaking to a child? Adults don't just give up the moment they don't get their way. That's how 3-year-olds behave. Quit throwing your toys out of the stroller and suck on your milk bottle for a while. It'll help you calm down. If you're not satisfied with your life, you should come up with ways to improve it and put in the hard work required to actualize it, not throw a tantrum and flip everything upside down in a rage.
Why am I the only one that has to work hard? What have you done to make this relationship work? Go on, name one thing. All you do is sit on your phone scrolling Instagram, playing games and reading manga all day. The only time you make an effort with your appearance is when you go out to drink with your girlfriends. You help yourself to my savings and spend my money on the most pointless, frivolous crap imaginable whenever you feel like it. Look at it from my point of view. Can you name a single positive thing about being married to you? There aren't any, are there? Marriage isn't about one side constantly having to endure bullshit while the other side does whatever they want all the time.
Oh my God, Gary, what happened to you? You're horrible. How can you say such awful things to me? You never used to be like this. You used to be kind. You used to be so sweet and thoughtful. You've changed.
My kindness has limits. Not standing up for yourself in the face of constant belittling, abuse, and manipulation isn't kindness. It's weakness. But you are basically right. After all, it's precisely because I changed that I'm breaking up with you now. It was thanks to my workplace and certain amazing coworkers that I finally realized what I needed to do anyways. I'll be sending you the signed divorce papers to your parents' house tomorrow. See to it that you get it handed in with your signature on them before the end of the week.
No, wait, please. Are you just going to end things without even talking to me first? How could you be so irresponsible?
You're the one who drove me to this, Sylvia. Not only that, but you completely refused to work and forced me to keep on top of literally everything at home, even though I was working full time. Why do you think you get to force me to do your bidding, like some kind of slave, while you slob around on the sofa all day, eating potato chips and endlessly scrolling on your phone?
Gary, please, I admit I was in the wrong. Please, will you forgive me? I swear I'll start doing the housework from now on, all of it. You'll never have to wash another plate again for as long as you live. Please, just rethink the divorce. You can even carry on at your job, too. How does that sound? Please, Gary, you're all I have. I can change. I swear I'll work hard. I swear.
Your change means nothing to me because it doesn't come from a place of genuineness. You're only saying this because you realize I'm sick of you and I want you out of my life. Besides, I know about all your secret meetups with the guys from the dating apps.
What?
I've been burying my head in the sand and pretending it wasn't happening for a long time, but not anymore. It all ends here. Oh, and I'll be filing for as much compensation from you as I possibly can. Good luck.
Wait, what the hell? No way, this has to be a joke. I don't have any money.
Not my problem. How about you sell all your branded bags and fashion accessories you bought with my money? That should help you get started. I mean, it's not even gonna come close to covering everything you owe me, but you did just say you're gonna start working hard from now on. With all the compensation you're about to owe me, you'll have the perfect chance to prove you actually mean it. HQ, barging past security and kicking down the door of an empty meeting room in a desperate bid to find her husband. Naturally, security weren't gonna let that slide. Within less than 30 seconds, she was in a chokehold on the floor, and the cops were on their way. Even after being let out of bail, she kept on showing up outside the office every day. She soon stopped showing up once the boss stormed outside in a rage and yelled in her face at the top of his lungs how much money she owed him for the door she kicked down. Gary's divorce went by without a hitch thanks to all the proof he had of his wife's cheating. Not to mention the mountain of chat logs demonstrating what an abusive control freak she was. In the end, Sylvia was ordered to pay him a hefty sum in compensation. Gary tells me that these days she's working as a cleaner while living at her parents' place under the strict supervision of her father, who used to be a military commander and is known for his strict temperament and harsh discipline. Her days now consist of working 14-hour shifts to come up with the monstrous amount of compensation she owed her ex-husband. Now that it's behind him, Gary can finally laugh about the whole ordeal. When the divorce went through, he joked that his ex-wife finally had the opportunity to make up for sitting around on her butt all those years. When he made his comeback at the office, he worked so hard it was like he was possessed, and his already good reputation at the company soared to heights previously unimagined. Since coming back, He's a lot more cheerful and proactive than before. As for our friendship, we're closer than we've ever been. I say friendship, but it's more like we're half rivals, half best buddies. All in all, Gary is happier and more optimistic than I've ever seen him. I can honestly believe that getting rid of Sylvia was the best move he ever made. No one needs Sylvia in their life.